A Montreal woman and her daughters are shaken after a violent run-in with police. The family was out for a picnic yesterday when riot police stormed through Old Montreal. As Simon Nekaneshny explains, the family says they were traumatized.
Natasha Skeet and her daughters spent yesterday afternoon picnicking in the Old Port, along with a friend and her baby. But as they headed back, signs of danger.
We were coming on the cross street, coming up, and some people told us, don't go, there's tear gas being shot.
Riot police were trying to break up an illegal protest nearby. When things died down, they made their way back to their cars on St. Paul to leave. Then another disruption. A group of noisy teens was running down the street.
I told them stop because we do have kids here. We don't want you to attract any problems here. Then we started hearing the pow, pow, pow. Turned and we saw riot police coming up the street.
Skeet shoved her kids and the dog into her friend's car.
We didn't have a chance to get ourselves in the car. First instinct is protect the children. Stop, stop, we have kids.
Skeet says she told police to stop so she could get her family out of there. Instead, she says an officer shoved her down the street with his shield onto her friend's car with the kids inside.
One of the other officers, one of his fellow colleagues, looked in and saw the kids. They were crying, they were screaming, they were hyperventilating. He pulled that officer off of me and they carried up the street. My kids are in this car crying and they're telling me to leave my kids in the car. Look at them.
I was actually sad at the same time because I didn't like when the officer was like pushing my mom.
Skeet thinks the officer assumed she was part of the group they were chasing because she was black. It's shaken the family's faith in the police.
I thought they were supporting us, but now that I see they're really not, I'm really scared of them.
In a statement, Montreal police say they can't comment or give information on specific files, but they acknowledge the video and will do appropriate follow-up. They also say Skeet can file a formal complaint with the Police Ethics Commission. Skeet says she'll do that, but what she really wants is an apology and better training in de-escalation.
My children were traumatized. We got home and my daughter is asking me, Mommy, is it safe now? That's not right.
Simon Nekaneshny, CBC News, Montreal.